welcome back to my channel. I am here in my comfortable clothes for my quarantine stay. I am practicing safe social distancing. I strongly encourage you to do the same. But for today's video, I wanted to talk about 10 things you could do while you are in your quarantine state. For the first one, I recommend cleaning. Shameless plug, I'm going to be linking last week's video right over here, but I have already cleaned my room and I am so thankful I did that before my work was able to send me home for the week, because it's where I've been most of my time this past 7 days, and I have spent so much time here. It's been relaxing. I feel very comfortable and calm inside this room, and I think right now that's the best way to feel, and that's the best way to have your environment. So I hope that you are able to get your space the same way. Number 2 would be to fix those nagging things that you've been waiting to fix. I know a lot of times when you're setting up your TV entertainment system, you have those wires that are still showing, or if you're setting up your computer, anything like that, you're going to be spending a lot of time in your house, so you might as well have it as clean and organized as possible. One thing that I want to do is I'm going to be cleaning my closet. I want to organize it and fix some things. I typically keep it organized and clean for the most part already, but I hate when it gets out of order. I like things color-coded. I also like it in the type of shirt, if it's long sleeve, short sleeve, is it something that I'm going to wear to work. So that's something that I'm going to be working on right now. Also guys, if you want a tour of my closet, please comment down below. It's something that I thought about doing, but I'm not sure if it's something that people would even be interested in, so please let me know. My number 3 recommendation would be to listen to podcasts. It's something I used to do while driving to and from work, but now I can listen to it while I work as well if it's not something that I'm working on that requires a lot of words or focus on, grammar or anything like that. Some recommendations that I have, I listen to Ashley Graham's Pretty Big Deal. It's very much a female empowerment show, but I just really like how positive she is with all of her guests, and they just kind of uplift each other. I also really enjoy a podcast called My Favorite Murder. It's just a good storytelling podcast, and there's comic relief, so it's not so tense. Another good one is Psychobabble. It's another YouTuber, Tyler Oakley, and one of his best friends, Corey. They discuss pop culture and just different gossip things that are happening in the community. My 4th recommendation would be, this is the time to try new skincare products. I personally have very sensitive skin, so I can't just randomly switch between moisturizers or toners or face washes, anything like that. It's always suggested that you sample a section of your face before you full-fledged use the product, because you can always have certain breakouts or reactions. This would be the time to do it, because you're in your home, no one's going to see you if you do have a reaction. Currently right now I have 3 different products testing on my face, because I'm about to be out with my normal moisturizer and I don't have a way to go get it. So I wanted to use some of the samples that I have right now and see which one I can actually finish out before I get to go back to the store. My 5th recommendation, speaking of moisturizing, would be to moisturize your leather goods. I know that there's much more important things going on in the world, but you've already made the investment for your luxury or leather goods. I pretty much keep my things on like a 3 to 6 month rotation of how often I moisturize them or clean them and take care of them. You can comment down below if you'd like to have a video of me taking care of those types of things, but I just love taking care of my stuff, and I love seeing the shine come back into the bag and just making sure that the money that I put into something is going to stay there for quite some time. If you have any type of boot leather treatment, or sometimes furniture comes with a leather treatment, just read it and see if it's safe to use on all leather good products, or if there's any type of harmful chemicals. Just do the research before you put it onto your product. The Coach leather goods is what I use for all of mine. Number 6 recommendation would be to read. I am not the biggest reader. I'm not normally the one to say you should go out and read a book, because I don't ever read books. But with reading, I also love audiobooks, and I feel like podcasts is kind of similar to audiobooks. The last book that I read was the Jessica Simpson book. And if you listen to the audiobook, Jessica Simpson reads it to you herself the entire way through, which to me was such a nice touch because I felt like she was telling me her own story, and I kept joking for the whole week that I was reading it that all of my thoughts for the rest of the week were in Jessica's voice. So I 100% recommend that book. It was so good. Another book that I have been into is Tan France book. So it's Tan France, Naturally Tan. He's from Queer Eye, and you can see I have slowly been reading it. I love things to learn about people's culture differences and just different pieces of their life. And this book already from the jump is such a different experience growing up. So it's a really good book. I would recommend it so far. My number 7 recommendation would be to support your local businesses. This could be done in so many different ways. And I also want to clarify what local is. I recently saw a post where somebody supported a chain, and I know that, yes, it's probably your local chain restaurant, and so in your mind you're thinking local, but those chain restaurants have so much money and so many people investing into those. We need to ask those investors and those chains to do the right thing and already support their employees that they have. We shouldn't be expected to support their employees. They already have enough money and investment within their company to do that. Supporting local would mean the small business owners and the restaurants that it's been their family's dream to open this restaurant, and now they're hurting from this situation. That's supporting local. How can we still safely put money into keeping their dream alive? Also, I think we all have a creative gene in us that could potentially help these local businesses. I've seen so many cool places reinvent their normal way of doing business to help keep revenue coming through. If you have an idea, I think right now is the time to share it through social media. All businesses are watching, all people are looking to see what other people are doing. No one's looking to see like, my competitor is failing. No, everybody wants people to win at this point because we are all in it together. And if you have an idea, please share it. That's another way to support local. Number 8 would be to make some masks. There is obviously a shortage going on right now. I do not have the talent or the ability to sew, but I know so many of my friends are capable of doing it, or they have the equipment already. I will link a video right here for you to be able to see how to do each step of making a mask. Number 9, organize your phone. I organize my phone by cleaning out apps that I no longer use. I also reorganized my social apps to be in one folder. Starting YouTube, I created a YouTube folder to manage those different accounts. I also deleted so many photos. The amount of screenshots and memes that I kept, it's ridiculous. I don't need all of that, so I deleted so many things. I went from 6,000 photos to 1,000 photos, which is still too many for me. Also, especially in this time, I think to really organize your social media and what you want to see. I have muted so many people, so many different stories or accounts or posts. I love Facebook. Whenever you try and do it, they call it take a break. I have taken a break from so many different people. I just don't want to see negativity at the moment. You still want to be connected to that person, and they'll never know that that happened. So take a break from them and just surround your social sites with positivity and the things that you truly want to see. That would be me organizing my phone. And finally, number 10, staying connected in some way or another. Right now there's so much technology available, which I am so grateful that this is happening to me in my time with the different resources that we have. In the past week, I have FaceTimed more than I ever have in my life. If you know that somebody doesn't know how to use those features, teach them, because it has helped so much for so many people. It's just a reminder that you do not need to risk your health or safety by leaving and not practicing social distancing. Alright guys, so those are my 10 things to do while practicing social distancing and being quarantined. I hope that you have found 10 things that work for you and you continue to be creative while you practice a healthy lifestyle for right now. I can't wait to be back to normal, but for now, I am loving my room and I am loving everything that I have available in my house. I feel very blessed to be where I am right now. So please be safe, please be healthy, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. I'm very excited for next week's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm thebiggest_boss. I'm probably going to be posting some things this week that are going to be involved in next week's video, so I would love your participation. Y'all have a great week. Bye guys. Hi friend. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being on my video. And also, thank you for social distancing.
Yes, thank you too.
Well, you have a fabulous night. Tell your boo I said goodnight.
Okay.
Bye.